Honey, I have some bad news.
What?
I took the Insta360 into the swimming pool and it is dead. Yes.
What?
I forgot to put the charging port cover back on it while we were filming on the beach. I fell backwards into the pool with the camera and it's cooked. I opened it up and water pours out of the battery compartment. Here's the story, the whole story, nothing but the truth. So help me God. Stay with me all the way to the end. I think you may be surprised at how it ends. We are going to talk about this while we walk. This is where we live in Dubai. This is a walkway back behind the villas. It's beautiful. And you can see we have a lot of bougainvillea and a lot of flowers, and it's almost Christmas. So Christmas in Dubai looks like paradise, sort of, because the weather is beautiful. It's perfect, blue skies, and temperatures are perfect. Here's the story. I took the Insta360 with us on a vacation over to Al Aqsa to stay at the La Meridian Hotel. We wanted to do some filming with it, of course. The third day we were there, we took it out to the beach to do some filming for Maria's channel, Filipina on the Loose. We had an idea for a video, and I was kind of excited about it because we had a good idea, I thought. And we had charged up the camera in the room, and we went out, and the little rubber cover that you use on it protects the lens well. You can have that on it and have the charging port open at the same time, so that's kind of nice. Unfortunately, on the way out, I forgot to refasten it. At that point, I had pushed the little plastic thing down onto the lens good. It knocked off the USB-C cover, and now the camera is exposed to water, but I don't notice. So we go out to the beach and we do our filming. Everything goes really well. That video is already up on our other channel, Filipina on the Loose. Next, the idea was take it to the swimming pool and do a little short video about the water capabilities of the camera, because we were pretty impressed with it. My first idea, I will fall backwards with the camera in front of me, because I had done something like that in the ocean the day before. So I thought it might be kind of fun to catch me splashing into the water backwards. So I did that, and then the next idea was hold the camera, try to get the lens half in, half out of the water, sort of, and film Maria as she swims at me, and then pass it underneath her in the water, and then all the way along her as she's swimming, and then back over the top of her above the water, so you get the view below the water and above the water. Then I gave her the camera and told her to do the same for me. When she gave me the camera back, I noticed it was not on. It was dead. That's when I realized that the cover was not on the camera and that it had been exposed to water and it was no longer working. Got out of the pool, dried it off, took the battery compartment off, and turned the camera on its side. It had water draining out of it, so it had filled up with water. We dried it much as we could. I tried to dry it inside a little bit with a towel. Went back up to the room. I took a hair dryer, tried to dry it out a little bit more on a cool temperature setting, so I was blowing into the battery compartment. Then I set it upside down, left everything open, and it's pretty dry here. The humidity is very low, so I thought, it'll dry out. Who knows if it'll work again, because a few years back I had an iPhone 7 that I fell into a wadi here, like a stream in the mountains, and it was toast immediately. So I didn't know. I expected it not to work. The next day I checked it. It seemed relatively dry. Everything seemed okay. Just out of curiosity, I put the battery in it and tried to turn it on, and to my amazement, the camera came on. It worked. I thought, oh my goodness, it's working again? That's pretty amazing. Then I connected it to the phone and I took a tiny bit of video, which you're watching now, and you can see the lens completely fogged up with water. You can't see anything. Back to the drawing board. Emptied the battery out, opened up the USB-C, shook it out some more. I got a little bit more water out, put the hair dryer in it some more, and then left it to dry. A couple days later, we get home, check it again. And now you can see one side was pretty clear. The other side still had what looked like a diffusion filter on it or something. You can see it's kind of hazy. I thought, okay, let's just let it sit and dry out some more and see what happens. My main worry is that if it dries out with the condensation in there, there's going to be spots on the lens, and the lens is going to have some kind of diffusion or spots, or it's something visible. I mean, no lens in my imagination could have water on on it and not be able to wipe it off and clean it properly, and it worked well again. A couple days later, I took the camera outside and I decided I would film with some cactus up close so that I could check the lens both sides, see how sharp it was, if there was any hazing, and lo and behold, everything appears crystal clear again, which is super shocking. I cannot imagine that it would be that way. The moral of the story, I guess, is the Insta360 One X2, very durable, and it survived complete saturation in a swimming pool. Seems to be working completely. In fact, this video that you're listening to and watching was completely shot on it as we walked. After 5 days, it seems to be completely functional. It's going to be a staple for our channel for sure. Take care, and thanks for watching. If Insta360 sees this and they like it, feel free to send me some demo cameras. So anyway, everybody take care, and look for our next video. It'll be out soon, and it's going to be about fishing in Dibba, Al-Aka, east coast of the UAE. The fishermen that use a 1 kilometer net to bring in a lot of fish. So it's going to be interesting. So take care.